So we're assembling the new pipe attachment for the Handjet 260, and this is kind of our first take at it. The first thing we got to do is take the plate that came with it and replace it, because this is where we're going to have to plug in the external coater for the wheel. So we'll remove these with Phillips screws. Keep the screws, we're going to replace those in. So this is the new cap to cover up these little things. We don't want to be touching any of that. And that exposes the plug part. Now to remove the wheels, there's just a little button to click down. We slide right off. The coater wheel has a magnet on it. Important that you don't mix these up, or if you do, it's not going to work because it needs the magnet to encode it. So when we put it back on, we need to remember that. Slides off that way. Now, the wire goes on the bottom part, so this will now slide into the same grooves. Gently. Clicks into the same thing, and we plug it in. This will probably only go in one way. So yeah, when you put this on, just once again, if you're like crooked a little bit, it won't feel right. You gotta line it up, and you can feel it when it grabs, and then it'll click in. So now we can go this way into those wheels. You see those holes, Todd? Mm-hmm. You could do it that way. You could do it that way, or you can bring this one in and go that way. If you need to adjust it slightly, see there where the wheel is, or there where the wheel is. And then I'm not sure what that one is for. That's just to turn it out of the way, I think, for shipping. To me, I see 1, 2, 3 right now. 3 possible.
And
then the main ones. So I leave this one in, remove this one, and vice versa on the top. The bottom, both the same. Leave that one. You can see now we can pivot the wheels. If you look on the very top, you can see how the design gives you that adjustment. One there, one there, one there. Little adjusting if needed to get the proper settings, which is perfect. That's what we wanted to do. So now we're going to adjust second dot for this example. And we'll do the same with this one. Leave the pivot point. We've got to loosen it a bit. Out it comes to the first notch. And now you can now see the difference. That's going to give us a little more clearance.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do this message. This first one will be 1 inch. The second one is on a second line, and it'll be 3/8. And we're going to do it on the pipe. Does it look okay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Half inch.
Letter height.
And that dries very fast. Now let's push the envelope. Still rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Let's push the envelope and go under the recommended diameter size. I gotta go once for 1 inch. And now this should be our half inch size. There's a little bit of a technique involved here, getting the wheels lined up
In between.
and it works. Again, it dries very fast.